Hello everyone. So starting from today, I'm going to teach for Edexcel Pure Math Year 1 AS part. There are 14 chapters for this book. Probably going to have 3 sessions for each chapter. So totally there's going to be 42 tutorials. Okay, so we're going to go to chapter 1 for the algebraic expressions. This is basically you have learned from the GCSE maths and someone you may take for the additional maths. Alright, so let's go through it. For the 1.1, that is index laws that you need to know how to calculate for this. They are simply more like exponential functions. If you have n power to n times a power to n, which you have a power to m plus n, and for division, it's just convert into minus, and you have n power to m, then power to n, so equals a m times n. Okay, and you have a last one, a b bracket, then power to n equals a power to n times b power to n. So let's look at example 1. So for a, you have x squared times x power to 5, which is use this first law. So we have x2 plus 5 equals x7. So let's look at b. So you have 2 times r squared times 3r cubic. So this is kind of different from this because we have coefficient, which we could take the coefficient out, and then 2 times 3 equals 6, then times r2 plus 3 equals 6 times r power to 5. Okay, alright, so let's look at c. So you could written as b power to 7 divided by b power to 4, which equals b cubic. Okay, so let's look at d. D, you have 6x power to 5 divided by 3x cubic. So you could have the coefficient divided by coefficient, and then for the x part, you separate. So x5 minus 3 equals 2x squared. Okay, so let's look at e. So first of all, you have a cubic, then square times 2 times a squared. So constant only 2. So for this part, we can use this rule, right? So this is a power to 6 times a squared, which is 2a power to s. Okay, so let's look at the last one. So you have 3x squared bracket power to 3 divided by x power to 4. So this is using this rule, a and b, a times b bracket power to n equals a power to n times b power to n. Alright, so we have 3 then x6 divided by x4 equals 27x squared. This is the final answer. Okay, so we just finished example 1. We have some example 2. So let's expand these expressions. These things you should learn from the GCSE because these are just expand, and you can take the bracket out. We have a times b plus c. If we take the bracket out, we should have a times b plus a times c. This is a rule. If you have minus inside, outside should have always minus. Okay, so let's look at the example 2. Since it's kind of not that tough, so I don't written each problem. So let's look at the solutions by the book. So for a, so negative 3x times bracket 7x minus 4. So we can take bracket out so that we should have negative 3x times each one in a bracket, so that we have negative 21x squared plus 12x. Then for the b, we have y squared times bracket 3 minus 2y cubic. So we use y squared times h1 in the bracket. And for the c, 4x times bracket, then 3x minus 2x squared plus 5x cubic. So still the same way, we times h1 in a bracket. And for the last d, you have two terms that we need to expand, so that you should use 2x times 5x, then use 2x times 3 minus. Remember, here you have bracket. You want to take the bracket out, you should be careful. Here is the minus sign, here is the plus sign. When you have minus bracket inside the plus, when you take the bracket out, you need to change the plus sign into minus. Okay, this is a part people always make mistakes. Okay, let's look at the example 3. So you have x power to 7 plus x power to 4, then divided by x cubic. So how do we do this? So for this type of question, we should take the numerator in two parts. Okay, so I'm going to show you. So x plus 4 divided by x cubic equals, we can take x 7x cubic minus plus x4 divided by x3. So then we use the rule. So we have final x7 minus 3 equals 4 plus x. Okay, and it's the same way for the b. We could take it out, equals 3x squared over 2x minus 6x fifth divided by 2x, so that we have 3 seconds x minus 3x power to 4. Okay, so let's look at the c. We have still same way, 20x divided by 5x squared plus 15x cubic over 5x squared. So you have final answer 4x fifth plus 3x. Okay, all right. So I have already explained the 3 examples. Let's do the exercises. So I'm gonna quickly write the answers, so you can pause the video and then try to finish all the exercises and then check the answer with me. Okay, so I assume you already paused the video. Okay, I'm going to return. Okay, x7 and then 2x6 fifths, then equals k, and then equals 2p squared equals x, then equals y tenths, and then 5x squared, and then p squared, and then 2a, and then we have 2p, and then 6a nice, and then have 3a squared b cubic, and then you're going to have 20. Then we are going to have next coefficient 24x 11ths. Okay, the next one. Okay, all right, for the next one. Okay, so the last one is going to be 6. All right, so I just finished all the problems. Hopefully you can get it all correct. Okay, so we're going to move on. So for the 2, I'm going to finish all of them. Okay, all right, so this is 9x minus 18x squared plus 9x. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of work. Yeah, almost finished. All right. Okay. 5 more left. T, so we have 3x plus 4, so 7x squared minus 3x plus 7. For the next 4 minus 6 for negative 2x squared. Then 12 plus 14 equals 26x. Okay. So next one is going to be 6 negative 9x cubic. Then 20 plus 23x squared. Okay. All right. Just finish the second expand and simplified. Okay, let's do the third one. So this equals 3x cubic, then plus 5x fifths. Next gonna to be 3x fourths minus x. This is gonna to be a half x cubic minus x. Next one we're going to have 4x squared plus 5 over 2. Next is going to be 7 over 5x 6 plus x. 3x fourths minus 5 over 3x squared. Alright, I just finished all the exercises in the book, and hopefully you can get it all correct. So for the chapter 1.1 index laws, we just finished them all. And I'm going to pause here, and we just finished 1.1. And then for the next tutorial, we are going to go to the 1.2 for the expanding brackets. Alright, see ya.